First, let's pay homage to the lineage gurus. Homage to the Venerable Monk Liao Ming. Homage to Master Sakya Zengkong. Homage to His Holiness the 16th Karmapa, and homage to Master Dupten Darji. Homage to the three jewels of the altar, and homage to the main deity of the ceremony today, Golden Mother of the primordial Jitpan. Simu, all Dharma masters, Dharma educators, Dharma teachers, Dharma instructors, Dharma assistants, directors of temples and chapters, all disciples present here and over the internet. And our participating VIPs today are Madam to Ambassador Daniel Liao, the Taipei rep to Sweden and Norway. The accountant to True Buddha Foundation, Dharma Sister Teresa. The producers to the Great Perfection Dharma Havaja Exposition and Development Status of Tantayana. The producer Master Lian Yue. Dr. Ryan Zhuang and Mrs. Zhuang.
California for smoker.
Dr. Lee. And Mr. Mai, which is the advisor to the overseas Chinese of Taiwan, Republic of China. Good afternoon, everyone. How do you do?
Hola, amigo. Hola, te quiero mucho. Te quiero mucho. 那今天呢，仪式回来。
So today is the first Homa upon return, and this time we had the Homa of Golden Mother. And the Homa fire was blazing. And in the beginning, it showed there were some hindrances, and then afterwards it went very smoothly. We all know that today we had Golden Mother. How about next Sunday? Sakyamuni Buddha's birthday. Just one is enough. Next Sunday, Sakyamuni Buddha, and next Sunday, Padma Kumara. But just say one. So next Sunday, there would be Sakyamuni Buddha, the Siddhartha, the Prince Siddhartha. Someone asked me, Seng Yen Lu, what were you called before birth?
我还没有出生的时候叫
So I said, before birth, I was called Lu Yunü.
是谁啊？
And who was that? That's my mother.
那出生了以后叫什么？
And after birth, I was called Lu Sengyan or Sengyan Lu.
所以我们很感谢的这个。
So we are truly grateful to our mothers. And today,
Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's
it's Mother's Day.
那么在这里先祝天下的母亲
So here, I would like to wish
健康、
all mothers in the world
快乐、
wisdom, good health, happiness, happy, perfect.
那么在天上的母亲呢？我是
And my mother in heaven
天上的母亲
is Golden Mother.
在人间的母亲呢，是我
And
的母亲。
my mother on earth is my
天
mother.
上的母亲呢，就是
But my mother in heaven is Golden Mother.
毕竟呢，第一个是我先遇到的，就是姚子琪。
Because the first one I met was Golden Mother.
我还是称她为
So
天
up
上的
till now, I still call on her as my mother in heaven.
那么我称她是先王，先王。
And I refer to her as the king of all sages. So look at the Luo Tian Da Jiao.
到一房台
There were several altars from the three Qing patriarchs to the Jade Emperor altar, Golden Mother altar.
金母
And of all the golden
特别有一个坛
sages,
当中
the great
坛姚子
universal golden sage
的地位非常
belongs to Golden Mother. So her position was extremely
刚
high.
刚拿到的一个利益啊，不是刚刚拿到的，
So I,
最初拿到的
in the beginning,
利益，
the decree that I received,
最初拿到的第一个利益，
the
姚
first
子金母的利益。
decree that I ever received was Golden Mother's.
另外再拿到阿弥陀佛的利益，
And then I
再
also
拿到地藏王菩萨的，
received Amitabha's and Siddhigarbha Bodhisattva.
就可以办罗天大奖。
So with these three decrees, then I can conduct the Luo Tian Da Jiao. And we cannot miss any one of them.
本身的五方佛啊，代表着五方，
Because Amitabha represented the five Dhyani Buddhas, which is the highest deity, the Talo, the great universal golden sage.
十方三世界。
She can reach all the Buddhas of the 10 directions.
姚子金母的利益，它是大罗金。
And then the other degree is Golden Mother's, which is the Da Luo Jin Xian, the universal golden sage, which is the king of all sages. So she can reach all the sages. And one degree is Siddhigarbha's, and he can reach all the netherworld, including the Bardo spirits and the spirits in the netherworld, and those in hell's hungry ghosts, animal, and Asura realm.
所以有这三个利益，你等于是说，
So with these 3 degrees,
你都可以招集到。
you can invoke all the Luo Tian, which is all the universe.
这样啊，一般要办。
So therefore, we would be able to perform the Luo Tian Da Jiao.
那今天呢，这辽子经我已经讲过啊。
I have spoken about Golden Mother a lot,
不在这个辽子经
so I will not talk much more on Golden Mother.
时候，
And
开始的时候辽子经
in performing Golden Mother Homa earlier, at the very beginning, Golden Mother already descended.
那整个法会当中，都融套的这个可以讲这个灵光灵光的法会当中。
So we can say that the ceremony was enveloped by the spiritual clouds of energy
那么今天我
and light.
这个时候啊，就跟大家讲一下这个道理啊。
So now I will continue to talk about Lamdre.
今天讲的道理很重要。
So this is very important. So the main practice of quiet contemplation. And what is quiet contemplation? This part of Lamdre is very important. So quiet contemplation is meditation.
正习里面呢，
So in the main practice, according to what he wrote, although there are many rules transmitted for practicing visualization, the great yogi Virupa stressed and placed great importance on the practice of breathing yoga to lead to the warmth path of Kundalini inner fire practice. So the breathing or the Qi yoga. So at the beginning, you practice the breathing or the yoga or the Qi yoga. And the details need to be instructed personally by the Guru. So let me tell you, practicing Qi in Tantrayana, we start by the practice of Qi, or breathing, and then the channels, and then light drops. And according to my own personal experience, you have attainments in your non-leaking practice first, and then practice the inner fire, and lastly to practice the light drops. But it doesn't matter whether it's the non-leaking practice, inner fire practice, or light drop practice. The center would be the practice of Qi. They cannot be apart from the Qi practice, and they also not apart from the channels. And the light drops inside our body, the illuminated seeds inside our body are considered light drops. So don't think that everything that we eat is related to the sun. Say if you eat the vegetable or the plants, what is it that you eat? What is it that you eat when you eat plants? Do you know? Is to eat the chlorophylls. Chlorophylls. Where does the chlorophyll come? Is by the function of the sun. If you've studied chemistry and physics, you would know. Because the growth of the plants, the green color of the chlorophylls, all the greenness of all plants, through the function of the sun, will generate nutrients. And when you eat animals, it's the same. The animals also need the power of the sun on the animals. So think about it yourself. If there is no sunshine, there will not be human beings. Everything on your body originally inside your body are all light, so they are related to the sun. So inside our bodies, there's also the osmosis of the light. Whether you're human beings, animals, or plants, or anything, needs the sunshine. So the qi, there's the outer practice. When you practice the qi, you need the outer practice first. The outer practice is, in Tantrayana, is the Vajra fist exercise. That's the outer exercise. That's to open and loosen up all the channels, chakras, and the qi from top to down, from the top of the head to the feet. So all the channels and the meridians have to be loosened up and open. And you need the outer exercise to do it. We have two disciples that went to the Sakya school and learned the Vajra Yoga. Where are they? They're sitting in the hall inside, the main hall inside. Because there are no seats here. Please ask them to come here. Can't you just call them? They should be watching, right? So they should know. Why did you run over there to call them? So please ask them to come here. They learn at the Sakya school, they learn the very proper Vajra fist Dharma practice. It's called the Yamantaka Vajra fist. And inside it, it included the Garuda Dharma practice, and also Shingamukha and Guru Padmasambhava. and also all the postures of Vajra, and the concept of Qi from the upper, center and lower, brow chakra, throat chakra, all the way to the navel chakra. So the guidance of the outer practice of the yoga exercise. They have mastered it. I asked them to come here to show us some postures. There was a Samaya vow that there are some parts that cannot be made known because it is a secret Samaya of the Vajra fist exercise. But I can ask them to show some of the simple postures for you to see. So these important people, you ask them to sit so far away in the main hall.
虽然你跟这个参加教有三昧两戒
Although you have Samaya vow with the Sakya school, and you cannot show this publicly, but can you just form a few postures? So here I would like to say the Samaya vow with your Sakya school. And of course in the Samaya vow there are some secret Vajra fist exercise postures that cannot be seen by those who have not received the empowerments. But now I just want you to demonstrate. What I meant is that demonstrate how to make the qi and the channels inside your body go smoothly. So let me just do the beginning part to help the channels inside the body to flow smoothly and to go from up to down. Just the beginning part, and also how to expel the bad energy and also the negative energy from the body. The movement needs some space, so just here. So there's some standing and sitting and half and kneeling. So the Qi He posture is kneeling, and they're also with the lotus sitting, or the seven posture, lotus positions, and the standing posture. Why don't you just do the standing? Can you please turn off the camera? So please don't record. And also cell phones. So can you move the webcast camera to the side? Because this cannot be recorded. But because of Grandmaster's request, then I can show it. So just do about 10 minutes. Okay.
做到这个，因为这里面有很多的呼吸观想，就没有办法，就大家就看到了。然后做到这边的话，就这边开始就是说起着火定了，然后往下的动作，因为就动作幅度都很大，然后一定要是蹲下来，就是说那个就盘腿坐着才能练了。
好。好的，你们找个地方坐吧。好。
我不好意思，师兄，刚刚弟子在那个。刚刚弟子还在练前行，练到一半，本来在那个在大殿那边练前行，练到一半。我回去继续练完。
好。哦，你们要回去了。
对，因为我们在大殿，就在大殿那个。
好。他只是做一个头给你看啊。刚刚说他所做的这个气是在顶。那么也就是他用他的手在他的头就是把你的整个头本身的那个脉给它通，然后再通到手背，再通到手背，然后再通到全身，一直到全身都
in the whole body until all the channels are open. So use these methods with both of his hands to move the arms and the limbs and all of 4 limbs. I remember in the past I taught the yoga exercise when I was young at the Buddha Tantric Quarter to jump. And when I jump up, my hands are moving and the arms also moving. And I would chant ha 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 ha. there were several women that saw me in the early times. Who did you point to? Saw the videotape. So the jumping was called the great ha trembling of the body. But for him, it's like this. It's like pulling an arrow with the bow. It's like pulling an arrow with the bow. And the strongest, and he also did this. And also touched the neck area and his whole head. So that all the channels inside the head are open, so continually to do similar exercise. And just now he did that too, to move the chi, and then like pulling a bow, an arrow and a bow. And also the tiger posture, the lion posture like this. The hands are like this. The hands very strong. The lion posture. And the sitting crane posture. And to ignite the inner fire has to be like this, by pushing, pressuring, tying. The 7 postures of the lotus position includes this. So what are the 7 postures? The first one, the tongue, to exercise the tongue. The tip of the tongue touches the upper palate. Or how do you do that? Can you do this? Can you do it? There are many people who can't. So your tongue should be soft. So you roll it and you stick it out. Can you do it? Try it. That's a lot of fun. So you need to use this when you touch the tip of the tongue to the upper palate. So when the water from the light drops melt, then it would go through it all the way in. This is also secret. You think it's just the whole tongue touches the upper palate. So if I didn't tell you, you wouldn't know. It has to be triangular. So the sides are rolled upward. So it would form a tunnel touching the upper palate. So this is the secret. So when you push on the Adam's apple and the upper chi expelled completely, this is very important. There's 2 pinkies. One is to close on the right nostril. Right nostril in, left nostril out.
这个左右鼻孔部分，这个左鼻孔处。
In the left nostril,
右鼻孔处。
out the right nostril.
每一个气呀，到最后
And all the qi
进来以后，一直到
would go in and out the feet, out from the feet.
这样知道吗？
Now, do you
然
know?
后呢，再来你气要运到哪里？
And where should you move your
气
qi?
脉必须要通跳。
So all the qi and the channels inside your body has to be open and flowing.
是属于魔脉，比较会做。
The Virupa had said that the right channel is considered demonic. So you need to use your right palm to rub the right cheek
手跟
and the arm
本身的乳房
press on your breast.
这样子揉
So rub like this
揉
Rub
揉那个气
and knead like this so that the qi flows on the left, inside the left channel. And you have to do it for a long period of time. This is also a pith instruction.
顺着中脉下去。
And then you have to make the qi to follow the central channel to go down to the lower dantian. And you have to pull in your abdomen. And you expel completely the upper qi, and then you pull in your abdomen. That means the abdomen is touching the back. And then you lift up the anus, is to push up the lower qi.
这个手
And the right hand is on top of the left hand.
然后尽量往底下压，
And
气
then
就会上升。
when you push down, the qi would go up.
这样会不会啊？
So, do you know how to do it?
你压看看啊，
So you can try.
会不会啊？不会要练到会。那手伸出来，
If you don't know how to do it, then you have to practice until you do. And then when they're all open and flowing, then you extend your arms, push it out.
会不会啊？
So, can you do it?
那刚刚是这个怎么不会？
Then how come you can't do this, the earlier one? Can you do it?
所以那个你气如果通的话，
So if your qi is moving smoothly,
每天早上
as I said already, including your eyes, in the morning when you wake up,
走最远的地方，
you close your eyes and then you first look the furthest away and then you close your eyes, rotate 14 times clockwise,
转14下，
clockwise 14 times,
打开。
and then you open your eyes.
这个通眼脉，眼睛的脉，
That would reach or open the channels to the eyes, and then the channels to the ears are the drum tapping.
明耳骨，口中的脉，
And the channels to the mouth, inside the mouth.
舌头点成三角形，
So roll your tongue to form the triangular shape
鼻子的脉
and，touch the upper
靠
palate.
着呼吸，
And the channels of the nose is through your breathing to enter
这样子
to all your body, all parts of your body. So now do you understand?
所以脚也是一样，大
The same thing with the feet,
脚还要
with the great heart shaking the body.
金刚本身是什么
You know the posture of Vajra in the Tanka, that you form that. Do you know the posture of the Vajra protectors? So the right foot is bent and the left foot is extended. So it's the position of a bow and arrow. The right leg is the bow, and the left leg is the arrow. And then you form this mudra, you extend this way, that would open the channels this side, and you extend that way, that would open the channels that side, and then you twist your body. So that's to twist the navel chakra. So this is the outer guiding of the chi, which is called the Vajra fist exercise. And then you need to turn the heart chakra. You need to turn the heart chakra. You need to turn the throat chakra. The brow chakra, and you use this tapping. And for the throat chakra, heart chakra, navel chakra, the base chakra, and this generative or the secret chakra, they all needs to be loosened up in order for the chi to flow smoothly. So the chi that you inhale, there is it's written here, that's a key point. So the chi practice, the breathing yoga, is the point and needs to be instructed personally by the guru. So the breathing yoga is also pure and proper realization. It is innumerable. However, its key formulas are said to be 21,600 formulas, outlined as 900 formulas, again as 225 formulas, and then 10 each as the entering, exiting, the abiding chi, and the distributing chi, for a total of 4 formulas. So the chi can go out, enter, abide, and distribute. These 4 key formulas are the most important. So how do you inhale or make the chi enter? Like the 9 cycle Buddha breathing, I'm asking you to practice it well. It's like this. Exhale. And you need to add visualization to it. You visualize the chi enters into Dantian, the lower Dantian, and then exhale from here, and then in from here, going through the lower Dantian, and then out here, and then in both nostrils to the lower Dantian, and then goes through the central channels to here, stop, and up here, stop, and then go down again, and then out both nostrils. That's a total of 3 cycles. And then you repeat them 3 times for a total of 9 cycles Buddha breathing. So you master this 9 cycle Buddha breathing first as the foundation every time. And then you do the Vajra chanting. There are 6 syllables in it. You need to visualize the 6 syllables. And then you need to chant it loudly.
那么这个 home 主要这个 home 字
And most importantly, this home is for subjugation.
对前面做 home 字
And if you perform home,
哇兹拉 home 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 哇扎手哈
Om Dewa Pichu Vasala.
哇兹拉
Home, 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 Vaja, Soha.
在
And
这
you
向这边
you say it toward this way, and then that way, and then that way,
home 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 哇扎手哈 再向后面
and then to the back.
哇兹拉 home
Home,
home
home,
home 哇
Vaja,
扎手
Soha.
你用
Om Dewa Pichu Vasala.
金刚的
Home,
脚
home, home, Vaja, Soha. And then you use the Havajra feet mudra to the front, left, right, and to the back. That's it's to set ceremonial foundation and to protect you from the demons
这样最重要的出气
and evil spirits.
入气
So most importantly, as the
天行气
exiting of the chi, entering of the chi, abiding of the chi, and distributing of the chi. So the exiting chi, the exhaled chi should also be slow,
进来的
soft, and long. And then the inhaled chi or the entering chi should also be slow, soft, and long. And the abiding should be as long as possible
进来的气
until you can't stand it anymore.
住在下丹
Then you exhale it.
但是男女有别
So the inhalation should be slow, soft, and long.
女的住心
For man, the chi should abide at the lower dantian. For the woman, at the heart chakra.
心轮就可以
So please note, for the woman to abide at the heart
天
chakra.
行气
And then you let the chi out. So to let it distribute first, and then you exhale it.
的时候是要先走
When you exhale the chi, you have to distribute the chi all over the body. So it has to reach all parts of the body at least once. So this all have to be taught by the guru one by one. So what is the exiting chi, the entering chi, the abiding chi, and the distributing chi? And how do you push against the top of your head? So this is all the chi practice of Tantrayana.
碧瓦巴讲
So exiting, entering, abiding, and distributing,
在碧瓦巴说
as spoken by Virupa.
一切道
The great yogi Virupa instructed on these 4 key formulas
甘颂
so that one is able to walk on all and any path. It is referred as the zealous life or the Vajra chanting. And the outer 4 key formulas are the zealous life, moving evenly, stopping zeal to move life, unyielding rise to exit evenly, and sounds coming out from the mouth.
无深入
And the 2 key formulas are stopping the zeal to flourish life, no sound entering into mouth, and to bite on this path of Brita Yoga one utilizes harmonious union. They are important key formulas among this. Typically speaking,
入气的时候是没有声音
on entering chi, there's no sign. On the exiting chi, then you make the sound.
在这里
Just remember these key formulas.
视觉是命气
The outer 4 key formulas are the zealous life moving evenly,
所有声
stopping zeal to move life, unyielding rise to exit evenly, and sounds coming out from the mouth.
入习道和用和合，它主要的解说哦
And the inner 2
当视
key formulas
分类里面
are stopping zeal to flourish life and no sound entering into mouth.
三支内营二支助习一支共7种，本论将命引入外出 3、4种。
And there are 4 key formulas to maintain it this way. Do you understand? Not really. Just perform and master the 9-cycle Buddha breathing first. Then I can teach you on the Vajra chanting. But if you have not mastered the 9-cycle Buddha breathing, I cannot teach you on the Vajra chanting, one by one. And the treasure-based energy yoga afterwards. And you think it's simple. So push the upper chi down, lift the lower chi up, then you form like a vase, and then you pressure the chi over there. And then at the end, you exhale the chi. Sounds simple. But I have to teach you this one by one. But those 2 disciples earlier did not want to show the key points, just to show a little bit. Just like dipping a little bit on the soy sauce. It's like just to show you the tip of the iceberg. The whole set of the Vajra fist exercise will take 1 to 2 hours. In details, you have to do it in 2 hours. And the key points of the Vajra fist exercise includes the breathing practice as spoken by Virupa. The entering chi, the exiting chi, the abiding chi, and the distributing chi. Like in distributing chi, like the Shingamukha. See, this is the paws of the alliance. So you have to move the chi here to the paws here and here. The chi has to move to this, and the chi has to be able to move, and the chi going down, and the chi going up. So all the chi and the channels inside the body have to be loose and open, including the feet. The feet have to move too, many postures. And sometimes you stomp really hard, very hard. And the most important thing about the Vajra fist exercise for this outer practice is to open and to make it flow smoothly, all the channels and the chi. If there's any part that's in pain, that shows that your meridians and your channels are blocked, are not opened. So any pain on any parts of your body, like say on the shoulder, that means it's being blocked. So you have to tap or to hit it until it's open and flowing. Otherwise you would be in pain. Are you beating yourself to death? So if all your channels and chi are open and flowing, then you will have no pain at all. So this is also a medical knowledge. and you need to do it regularly and persistently for a long time. So when he formed this posture, it meant that the chi of the whole universe enters into your body and flow from up to down, to the back, to the chest, left and right, and all the way down to the toes. And then by use of breathing, you need to visualize and breathe to follow with the Vajra fist exercise. You move together. And the breathing is as explained, instructed by Virupa. So exiting chi, entering chi, abiding chi, and distributing chi. Inside our body, there are 5 types of chi. The life chi is here, and typically it's not moving. It's unmoved, fixed. And then above it is the upper chi, and then below lower chi, and then peripheral chi around it, and then the fire accompanying chi that moves up and down in the central channel. And then you generate warmth and fire and heat, signs of heat, fire, warmth, and heat. Those are all good signs. So today, that's the main points of the teachings. How come there's a joke like this? A life saver helps us learn swimming really well. And someone that can swim bought a lifesaver and learned how to swim really fast. And to thank them. And then they say, oh, thanks for your praise, but no need. But actually there's no air because the life what's it called? Tires, like the tires, you know, whatever. It's lost me. So how much is it to shave my hair? $100. Why does it cost so much? You know, because I'm so bald already. Like San Yuan, only just a few hair left. So the barber said $100. Why is it so expensive? And the barber replied, so of $100, $30 is to shave your hair or to cut your hair, and the $70 is to find the hair. Where the hair? And Lao Wang opened a coffin shop, and someone went to the shop, and this coffin is about half of that coffin. But there's no difference even upon my close observation. And then the sailor opened the coffin and told that man, then why don't you lay inside? Then you would know, because the expensive one would be more comfortable. In talking about this, spiritual cultivation is really not easy. Spiritual training is really not easy. Like I just mentioned earlier, the Vajrafist exercise has to be accompanied by breathing and mantra. So with breathing and mantra and Vajrafist exercise. And after this, in your meditation or quiet contemplation, only then you would be able to make your chi to flow to all parts of your body smoothly in your meditation. So once you master the chi exercise, then it's easy to enter into meditation. Otherwise, it's extremely difficult to enter into meditation. We often say about the serene mind and the tranquil chi. In order to have a tranquil mind, you need to have a quiescent chi. So when you can quiet down until the breathing is like no breathing, then eventually it would become like womb breathing, that you breathe through the skin. And the regular breathing becomes very minimal, very little. And then eventually when you become a sage, then you don't have to breathe anymore. So as a sage, of course you have no need for breathing anymore. It's a complete chi, it's a complete spiritual body or spirit body. So that's the power of your spiritual training or spiritual practice. That's all for today. Om Mani Padme Hum.